Seth Rollins dedicates a special workout to Brodie Lee. Twitter reacts to Brock Lesnar lookalike and dubs him the next big thing. And Angel Garza drops a hint on a mystery woman. Hello everyone, Jose G here bringing you today's top stories in today's SK Wrestling News Roundup. Seth Rollins dedicates a special workout to Brodie Lee. In collaboration with his friends in the CrossFit community, Seth Rollins has created a special workout called the Brodie in honor of the late Brodie Lee. Lee tragically passed away recently due to non-COVID-19 related lung disease last week. Seth Rollins shared a video via Instagram on the Dead Boys Fitness Instagram account dedicating the workout to Brodie Lee. The SmackDown Savior would also share a short message in remembrance of Lee before explaining how to do the workout, saying, quote, "In the CrossFit community we dedicate workouts to heroes, and Brodie was a hero to me and to his friends because of how loyal he was and of how funny and kind and generous he was. But more importantly, he was a hero to his family. That's where his heart was, to his boys and his wife. So today, we've got to work out in his honor." End quote. The workout itself is a 4-round course consisting of 12 deadlifts, 26 push-ups, and some work on the bike. After completing the 4 rounds, it is recommended to perform 1 single burpee considering how much Brodie Lee hated doing them. A touching tribute from Seth Rollins. Chris Jericho on WWE Hall of Famer responsible for signing him. Chris Jericho may have become the face of AEW over the past year. However, before joining AEW, Chris Jericho had already won multiple world titles in WWE and was considered one of the company's all-time greats. Interestingly, if it wasn't for Jim Ross, Chris Jericho may have never gotten a shot at becoming a WWE superstar. The former AEW champion recently took to Twitter and admitted that Jim Ross was almost single-handedly responsible for him getting a chance to become a WWE superstar. While talking on his podcast, Grilling JR had revealed that Vince McMahon was not very keen on signing Chris Jericho. McMahon decided that he felt Chris Jericho wasn't tall enough to main event a WrestleMania, saying, quote, "I had to negotiate with Vince basically to get Chris on the radar because of his effing height, and that was it. He was not the ideal height to be in the main event at WrestleMania, and Vince's view and the way it works there, Conrad, you know as well as anybody, your sister-in-law is a big star there. The world revolves around Vince." End quote. Despite his initial reservations, Vince McMahon finally gave Chris Jericho a chance. The Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla left no stone unturned in making a positive impression on the boss. Chris Jericho has been in multiple WrestleMania matches over the years and became one of WWE's most bankable superstars. Even though Jericho did not fit the mold, he helped smaller guys like him finally get the spotlight in WWE. Twitter reacts to Brock Lesnar lookalike Parker Boudreaux, dubbed the next big thing. American football star Parker Boudreaux is currently a hot topic among pro wrestling communities, with many dubbing him the next Brock Lesnar. Parker Boudreaux is an offensive lineman for the UCF Knights and is currently 22 years old. He had described himself on his social media handles as the next big thing, a moniker that WWE legend Brock Lesnar popularized back in the day when he was a rookie in the company. Lesnar has not been seen on WWE TV since being squashed by Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania 36 last year and losing his WWE Championship in the process. Since then, Paul Heyman has seemingly ditched his old client and is now the advocate for the Tribal Chief and Universal Champion Roman Reigns over on SmackDown. Boudreaux is also well aware of his slight resemblance to the Beast and seems very keen to try his hand at pro wrestling. A short while ago, WWE personality Paul Heyman noticed Boudreaux's latest tweet in which he was seen showing off his incredible physique and went on to put him over big time. Heyman agreed with Boudreaux that 2021 would be a big year for him and dubbed the caption a spoiler. Ever since Paul Heyman promoted him on Twitter, Parker Boudreaux has garnered some serious coverage and exposure on social media. Many fans call him the second coming of Brock Lesnar, while others are speculating that he will be WWE bound somewhere down the line. Konnan on why some promotions are allying together now. Konnan believes that other wrestling promotions have started to work together to combat WWE. He claims that the only way to beat the company is for other promotions to work together and reform the old territory format. Charles Ashenoff, or Konnan, is a Cuban professional wrestler known for his time with WCW, TNA, and Impact Wrestling. He is currently signed to MLW and Impact Wrestling, where he mainly works as a creative team member. As a professional wrestler, he has held 15 titles across 9 promotions in the United States and in Mexico. Speaking to Michael Morales Torres from Lucha Libre Online, Konnan shared his opinion on why some companies have started working together, with specific reference to the recent partnership between AEW and Impact Wrestling. Konnan believes that such alliances are being formed to combat WWE, saying, quote, "I don't think they're trying to form the territories. I believe that companies are trying to work together because they understand that they cannot do it alone. So I always get along with the Impact people, the MLW people, AAA, and the AEW people. I believe that in the United States, they are already saying we have to start working together. It's the only way, because this monster is going to kill us all, and when they want to see them," end quote. Konnan believes that companies branding together and aligning with each other is a sign of the wrestling business in the United States has realized that working in tandem is the only way to stand a chance against WWE. Konnan also shared his thoughts on recent alliance between Kenny Omega and Don Callis and everything that's going on with AEW. Kenny Omega is the AEW World Champion, but has been making appearances on Impact Wrestling recently. This has been hinting towards a possible relationship between Impact Wrestling and AEW, saying, quote, "We are seeing approaches like what happened with Kenny Omega and Don Callis and AEW. We're looking at how NWA and Billy Corgan loaned Thunder Rosa and Serena Deeb, and that's great for business," end quote. Konnan raises some interesting points regarding the future of wrestling and the possibility of seeing more companies form alliances with one another. Angel Garza drops a hint about his mystery woman. Current WWE 24/7 champion Angel Garza has been cutting backstage promos for weeks about his secret admirer, with some offering of roses that has been taking a mystery hand clad with red nail polish. For weeks, fans have been speculating over who the mysterious love of Angel Garza could be, with many names getting thrown into the ring. These have included Mandy Rose, of a potential return of Ava Marie, who recently posted a single red rose on Instagram. Angel Garza added more fuel to the rumors by posting a cryptic tweet, triggering a flood of assumptions on who the WWE legend is. Thanks for watching today's SK Wrestling News Roundup. For more news stories, follow us on all of our social media. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Download the Sportskeeda app for the most up-to-date stories in the world of wrestling.